Hi again guys, I'm back with a first look at a new puzzle I've just finished making. I'm not much of a modder generally, but I thought I'd give this one a try. The finished product isn't too bad. There are still some flaws on this white surface, which is the one that's been modded basically, but it's not too bad, and I simply haven't got the patience to get a perfect finish, unfortunately, and I simply I haven't got the, I'm not a perfectionist by any stretch of the imagination, and because of that I haven't done an especially fine job on it, but it's still got the basic puzzle. So this is the I-445. You may well have seen that Crazy Bad Cuba was selling these for I think it was $120. So this is made from a Calvin and Tom Z's 4x4x6, which is, if I remember right, $38 that I paid for it, plus $2.50 for the stickers. So just over $40, and about 3 hours of my time went into the making of this. Essentially all you've got to do is glue two layers of pieces together on one end, and then chop the actual cubey off that, so you're keeping the interior mechanism, you're just losing the outer cubey. Sand it all down till it's smooth, sticker it, and you've got an I-445. It's not difficult to make at all. Believe me when I say, if I can make this, anybody can, so I encourage you to give it a try. Supposedly it is a fun puzzle. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm yet to discover that. I enjoy the iCube, which this is kind of based on, which is Calvin's version, but that's a 3x3x4 version. And it turns in basically this kind of offset way, because it's essentially, the 3x3x4 version is essentially a 3x3x5 with one layer chopped off, whereas this is a 4x4x6 with one layer chopped off. So it works kind of the same, but obviously with more layers it adds an extra layer of difficulty. So the first thing we need to do is to get this top layer scrambled, which won't get scrambled otherwise with normal scrambling processes. So what we need to do is scramble it like we would solve a cuboid, so by swapping corners and edges around like you would using cuboid algorithms. That's why you had to do a iCube. So we'll do lots of that, and that's clearly the way you solve the final bit as well. So knowing how to kind of scramble it does kind of give away a bit of how you go about solving it, but oh well, them's the breaks. So yeah, you got basically the same turning quality of this as a regular 4x4x6. Mine's a bit worse than you might expect, because I tried lubing it once with WD-40, not regular WD-40, I'm not that stupid, but they brought out a silicone spray which I tried. I bought it because it's got one of them, you know, WD-40 has a great straws on the nozzles, and I wanted that to be able to get the silicone spray right into the core of the puzzle. I thought it'd be really handy for that. So I bought some of this, and I thought it was just pure silicone CRC spray like any other silicone spray, but unfortunately I was wrong, and it kind of, I don't know exactly what it did. I took it apart and wiped it all out and everything, but it obviously left some damaged plastic behind or something, because the turning was never quite the same after that. But it's not terrible or anything, so I thought I'd make the mod out of that, and obviously I will replace it with another one at some point. In my next order from HK Now store, I'll include a 4x4x6 in the order, so I've got a, because obviously I still want one of those in my collection as well, even though I was going to say destroyed this one. Obviously it's not actually destroyed, but I haven't got one anymore because I made this mod out of it, so I definitely want one back in my collection again. So basically, as you can see, once I've scrambled the, I don't know, call it the I layer, the layer that's been modded, I'm scrambling the rest like you would normally, just I was going to say without shape shifting, but you can't avoid it with the top and bottom layer having different heights now. But I'm still only doing 180 degree turns in this direction, and I can do 99 degree 90 degree turns on these layers. But I think we're about scrambled there now, so now I can go into full shape shifting mode and get it all completely scrambled. Although I've just noticed I've actually got quite a lot there that isn't split up, so I haven't done a very good job of scrambling this. Actually, I needed to work on that a bit better on the yellow face. There's quite a bit there that didn't get broken up, so this won't be a fully kind of reflective solve on what the puzzle is like, but oh well, it's only the first one. It's not beyond the realms of possibility that I might scramble and solve it again, is it? But yeah, supposedly it's quite a fun puzzle. We will see in a short while, so I think we'll call that scrambled. I will go away, solve it, scramble it again, hopefully better, solve it again, and I'll get back to you with my thoughts when I've done that. Alright, so the I-445 is now solved again, as you can see. I've actually solved it a few times. I wanted to make sure I got a decent scramble on it as much as anything else, because as you saw I didn't actually scramble it particularly well last time. But yeah, it's not too difficult. As I said earlier, knowing how to scramble it does in fact teach you somewhat how to solve it as well. It's not entirely obvious. It might take a little bit of working out, but I have solved something like this before. If you ever solve the Whitted and Roadblock 2 puzzle, that's got a similar kind of concept that you have to adhere to solve the last couple of layers. So yeah, not too tough, but it's fun. It's a nice one to have in the collection. I will get a 4x4x6 to replace it, I hope, at some point, because I've actually just seen it. I've looked for a few days now. I'm hoping they're going to make more, but HK Now Store are actually sold out of these at the moment. I do hope they will make more. I presume they will, because I would expect that they're one of their most popular puzzles. So I'd be very surprised if they don't get some more produced, because I would think they're quite a profitable product for them. So yeah, I need to replace that, and I have an idea for a sticker mod that I want to do on one end, and an idea for two that I'd like to do on them. So I'm actually probably in the market for 3 new 4x4x6s when they're available again. So fingers crossed they will be available. And yeah, it's definitely worth making one of these. It's really not difficult. I can't remember now if I said in the first half of the video how to do it, but all you do is basically take off these 2 layers, glue them together, take a hacksaw, chop off 1 cubie, sand it all down, smooth it all off, fill in any gaps with milliput, and that's it, job done. So yeah, if it's something that interests you, I definitely recommend trying to make one yourself. Like I say, it's just the price of the 4x4x6, and it took me about 3 hours, I think, in total to make it, so it's really not hard. Most people will be able to get a better finish than I have as well, because I'm just not skilled, and I'm not patient enough to do it really well, unfortunately. So that's why I tend to buy my custom puzzles generally. But I thought the $120 price tag was a bit much, considering I knew how easy it would be to make myself. So I decided to make one for myself instead. But yeah, fun puzzle, and definitely worth adding to your collection if it's the kind of thing that interests you. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.